Sairam to you all. We are embarking on an yet another mega profound Nirvana Shatakam, which is in perfect sequence with the Dridrishya Viveka. In the Dridrishya Viveka, we were clear about the Aham Kriti, which Vidyaranya Swamiji differentiated from the other instruments of mind. And then towards the end, he took you the last 20 minutes or so, maybe, the need for us to transcend even that Aham Kriti, the reflected consciousness, and to go and merge with Bhagavan or Swami or that Satchit Ananda Parabrahman and exist as the pure consciousness. In the Nirvana Shatakam, from the very beginning, wherever it is Aham or Naham or Shivoham, wherever it is referred to, it is referred not to the Aham Kriti of given by sage Vidyaranya. It is all about the Aham, pure Shiva, pure auspiciousness. Shivoham. In fact, he is not even going to make it a point to cover all of them in one session. If it has to go to, it is definitely going to go beyond one. It may go to two, it may go to three. Like that. Now, sessions after sessions are coming up. In fact, he is also giving gap in between for you to do justice to profound sessions that have started flowing. As he raised such few questions to one of the sadhakas, it has just come to him intuitively to ask few things to all of you, at least few of you who are taking the sessions sincerely and seriously, and either responding in the group or few of you who are responding to him one-to-one. 4 or 5. While we are getting deeper into the secret of Atman or the pure seer, causeless seer, who is not in turn becoming seen to any other previous seer. Like Swami told to a devotee that you want me to come and stay in your heart. Look at that, how dirty. He doesn't mean in any way that your hearts are impure, but an introspection must come. It is now or never. Believe him, it is now or never in this series of sessions. It is now or never. Because now it has been 3 years that the blog posts are being followed by you, sessions are being followed by you, It is enough time, 3 years. If something which cannot happen in 3 years, maybe except for a miracle or except for divine interference, it may not happen for 30 years. Everything else in the life can be slow and steady, one step at a time. Let me go slowly, but sadhana can never be in steps, in slow, small steps, like the Gopala's smaller steps. It is not possible. Sadhana has to be full. It is either full or it is not there. Nothing in between gives the real benefit to a spiritual aspirant, though it may give some peace, it may give some relief, like that. It will give some benefit for some duration, shorter duration. So it depends on our appetite. We want only some peace for some time or eternal peace for eternity. The purpose of life is very well understood to be reaching that state and realizing the self forever, not for some time, not in piecemeal, right? So that be the case, let us take the Drigdrishya Viveka or Chitra Deepa or the Satchit Ananda propounded in the Anandaram Anandashya session, or the Satchit explained. Let us keep all of them as one group together. Now let us come a little lower and let us spend few minutes on the other group, which is the preliminary requirement for spiritual transformation. What are those sessions? They are sadhana chatushtaya, karma, manas, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. These are the preliminary requirements, preliminary sessions. In this series of sessions, we cannot call them as Prakarana Grantha, or at least we can call it as Prakarana sessions. And we learned many things from these 3 sessions, and out of that also karma he left nothing for you to conclude. He gave the conclusion as the karma for self-affirmation itself. So, in the Drigdrishya Viveka session, we learned that we are not the mind. Mind is seen, and witness is the seer. We are not the senses. Mind is a seer, senses are seen. We are not the objects either, because senses are the seer and the objects of the world are seen. Very well. But that is at the conception stage, understanding stage, mananam stage, we can say. But for really and really sincerely to grasp the profound sessions which have already started with Drigdrishya Viveka, mysteriously and miraculously, one of the most profound sessions, Chitra Deepa, was given amidst the Prakarana sessions, preliminary sessions itself. How it happened intuitively, there is no answer for that. In fact, that should have been given after Dridrishya Viveka or at the time before DDV. It has happened. Now we say we are not the mind. Very well understood, Guruji, that we are not the mind, we are not the senses. From the seer seen, 100%, we are not the small I. We are the aham striving to go and merge with the source, like the calf is running towards its mother. Good. But like Swami, let us go back to what Swami said. You want me to come and stay in your house. Radha Hridaya Nivasa Hare Krishna Atma Nivasi Ram Hridaya Nivasi. Look at your heart, how it is. What preparations you have done for me to come and stay there and not go from there. For me to come and install myself there. Swami says, wherever my glory is sung, I install myself there. So, let us not condemn our heart, condemn our mind. Let us not, in this sin post, in the blog post, Shivananda Maharaj's very elevating expression is that don't condemn yourself that you are the sinner. With the clarity of the Dridrishya Viveka, even the sinner is not you. You are ever pure. You have to just remove all those qualities within you which are making you the sinner. Like the Krishna example, again repeated, and it will be repeated till he passes away or till you get self-realization that the sculpture, the artist, the Chirpi says, I just chiseled out all those parts of the tree which were not Krishna. The Krishna was already there. So the entire life is only this chiseling process where we remove all those which are going to be explained and understood as netis in the Nirvana Shatakam. And you were, and you are ever Nirvikalpa Nirakara Shivoham. So, this Manas Buddhi Chitta Ahankara, Karma and Sadhana Chatushtaya are primarily aimed at removing all those which are not you, the pure, and to prepare you for moving towards the pure you, pure self. Initially, for a long time, maybe to remain as the aham, as per Vidyaranya Swamiji, reflected consciousness, and then transcend that. In your state, you will there upon realization also there is no other option. You will have to take the reflected consciousness and then pass it on to your mind, senses, etc. But in your internal state of existence, you will have to transcend this aham bhava also and to exist as that where you cannot say I am. You can only be in silent. Mahat Maunam, Maha Maunam. Great silence. Now, dear ones, it is time for you to start very, very seriously the process of self-evaluation in the light of these introductory preparatory sessions, MBCA, Karma and Sadhana Chatushtaya. Taking clue from the self-affirmation Karma part 4, You can take that as the basis and condense them, and take only those parts which are aimed at purification, removing the impurities, removing all those things which are resulting in the red arrows. Maybe only 5 or 6 or 10 out of many self-affirmations given to you. Taking clue from that, draw out your self-affirmations, or self-affirmation is putting it positively, or to put it practically, all those points where you are lacking, where still impurity is there in the MBCA, in the Sadhana Chatushtaya, in the Karma sessions, understanding. Easier way is to take up, if you have stored it, you can take your own responses, final responses to these sessions. And from there, you can draw out what you responded, that what should be, and where are the gaps in what should be and what you are. Or it is worthwhile to listen to these sessions once more and draw up final some 20 points, 15 points, 20 points. Too many points means you will get lost in those points. To draw out those points where, after listening again, after reflecting, you seriously feel and you know that Swami knows. Other than you, Swami knows. In few cases with you, the one who is talking to you also knows. Those few of you know that he also knows, because you share with him many things. You have to draw out some 15-20 points out of these 3 sessions where you are lacking, where your reflection, your mananam states gives you that you are lacking still. And one of the ways, this is not the way, one of the way in management, in quality management and all, we are taught that out of all the control mechanisms, or out of all the quality assurance mechanisms, visual control is the best mechanism. Visually, when your eyes see a thing, it is registered then and there. So one of the ways is that you draw out these 20 points, and for each week, starting from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you draw out columns, and for each of those points, at the end of the day, before retiring for that day, you keep 2 colors with you, green and red. Any 2 colors. Green and red means red is to denote stop, or red is to give you an alert. Green is that the channel is okay. Green channel in customs, we say na. So wherever you have succeeded on that day, just mark a little line or a dot, green. Wherever you have failed, you mark with red line a dot or a red. Even a dot is sufficient. And the end of the day, 7 days, you are able to see your own kundali, or your not your kundali, but your state of existence is revealed in that one paper. How many reds are still there, or how many points are there where continuously reds are there, frequently red are there. The second week, repeat the same. Till that time you reach green for all points on all days for 1 month, 4 weeks. Don't leave that. Continue and work very, very seriously. Give promise to Bhagavan, if not to Guru, promise to Bhagavan that next week I will not let this red repeat. I shall skip a meal if this red repeats in any of the points continuously. Like that, if you keep filing, keep think, your own improvement, evolvement is stored in a file for a year, 2 years. You know where you stand. This is one of the ways. You can devise your own ways. This is a very effective way, and also visual control, visual display is established in this. This you can give even to your children for their points which they are expected to do at their level. As Balavika students, or whatever, wherever they are, whatever they have learned from the Balavikas. So, dear brothers and sisters, till the time we clear out all these 20 points out of the understanding and conviction drawn from Karma MBCA and Sadhana Chatushtaya sessions, it is difficult to make the understanding that I am not the mind, I am not the senses, I am not this, I am not this. Dridrishya Viveka, at a subtler level, all these things were taught. In the Atma Shatakam or the Nirvana Shatakam session, they are going to be nailed into your very identity. He is going to pick up nail and drill it within you, that what all you are not and what you are. This understanding of what all you are not, Mano Buddhi Ahankara Chittani Naham, starting from there, how many netis, how many na aham, all these will be perfectly understood, and he will receive beautiful responses from 4-5 of you on all these, but then they will remain as understanding. They will not be achieved as experience. When your chitta plays during a day, Chitta Ninaham is not achieved. When your mind plays, when your ahankara plays, when your intellect plays and it does not do a proper function, your senses play, gross body related senses play. This understanding is not achieved as experience. And in Vedanta, when your understanding is not translated or it is not culminating into real inner experience through Nididhyasana, you are not really getting the benefit of the sessions. Yes, it is pleasing for you, it is revealing for you, you will feel very good about the sessions, and some Masana Vairagyam, say na, Prasava Vairagyam, that will also set in with you. Yes, I must take up this. But the next, within 2 hours, your chitta memory may, ahankara may take over. Like it was explained in the MBCA sessions, the laborers of the factory chitta ahankara tell to the mind that the buddhi general manager is a highly paid stupid person. He doesn't know anything. Listen to us, sir. We are there for 20 years in the factory. We know everything. Like that, once the chitta and ahankara takes over, your resolutions, your understanding Of all the sessions, all the blog posts till now, they are rendered waste to that extent. So every day it will be like a pendulum, some success, some failure, some success, some failures. Few success, many failure. Very few success, most failures. And be true to yourself in your self-evaluation. You will get to know how many reds. Because while you mark those red and green, sit before Swami's photograph, or if you have Swami's chair, few of you have Swami's chair, he knows. Swami's Simhasanam, you sit there. You sit there and be true to Swami. Swami has given you the watch declaration. Watch your words, watch your actions, watch your thoughts, watch your character, watch your heart. And he is asking you to watch, but he is there ever as you are not outside you, within you as your own conscience, your Antaratman. He is watching you. He knows whether your marking is true or not. We can keep convincing all others that I am pure, I am excellent in all the 20 points, but there is no use of befooling ourselves and trying to befool Swami. Befooling Swami is not possible. That will be most foolish, stupid thing if we try to befool Swami, saying that I am pass in this. And befooling yourself can give you a momentary satisfaction. It doesn't help you in your spiritual sadhana. Draw up your own self-evaluation program. And you should also think that is he the one who roared in the Dridrishya Viveka, who transcended all this creation while pouring the Chitra Deepa? Is he the one who is coming down to the self-evaluation? Yes. If he has to serve you wholly, if he has to be of use to you, as per the instruction given by Swami intuitively, whatever he has to do, he has to do. Whether it is at a normal level, mundane level, lower level, higher level, highest level, everything he has to try out only to see to it that you improve, you evolve. And in the process, no thought comes to him that this is low, this is high, this is higher, this is highest. Those who have heard the Madhu Vidya 2 weeks before and who hear the self-evaluation line, red line, blue line, they are going to be filled with wonder that is he the same one? Yes. That is the role of an Acharya. That is the role of, leave alone Acharya. Maybe many of you may not have accepted him as Guru. Leave even the word Guru. That is the role, that is the duty of one who has taken up the duty to serve. Not physically serving through Seva program, but to serve in the spiritual path. No thought ever comes that this is low or this is high. He has quoted about Shivananda Maharaj, where he was giving, he writes Brahma Sutra commentary. He writes Upanishads commentary on one side, on the other side, having prescribed a medicine, given a medicine, as he is also a doctor, having prescribed a medicine to a devotee, the devotee's bus has taken off. He runs. He doesn't delegate it to anyone else. He could have done. His disciples would have been too happy. But in the true spirit of service, he runs and then through the mountains, and then he stops the bus and he says, I'm sorry, change this medicine. That medicine will not work for you. Does a thought ever come to him that this, am I the one who has written the Brahma Sutra? These are all spontaneous. These are all intuitions. In the spontaneous thing, no thought ever comes. When he started in the car today for office, after asking few questions to a sadhaka who would smile on listening to this, because he had given the questions only yesterday night to that sadhaka, just a thoughtless thought came that he should address to you. That's it. What he is going to address to you, what he is going to tell you, what are all the points which are going to come up? Nothing. No thoughts. A planned talk, a articulated talk will be a lecture. It will not be a service. So coming back to the point, my dear ones, draw up your own self-evaluation program in Sadhana Chatushtaya, Karma and MBCA. And those who have understood, few of you have been able to grab Dridishya Viveka very well. He knows. He never points out or gives names of anyone. Those of you who can draw out the points from the DDV or the Chitradeepa or other sessions, they can include them also where they have to evaluate themselves as pass or fail during a day. They are free to include those 4-5 points of the profound sessions also. There is no hard and fast rule, but definitely even those who consider themselves as having understood very well these sessions, he is talking about the new group, they have to definitely take up the points of the 3 sessions he has mentioned in this talk, and they have to draw up their self-evaluation programs. More reds means more seriousness is required. Let him be very clear. Spiritual sadhana in the backdrop of all these sessions, for few of you, 5, 6 of you, maybe there are few of you who are silently observing, silently practicing without. Okay, he cannot judge, maybe possible. But those of you, maybe 46, 50 of you or 25 of you, whosoever is taking these sessions seriously, this is not a comfortable, easier path where we can say that part-time we can do these things. Just like we are eating, we are sleeping, we are enjoying serial shows, we are enjoying gossips, we are enjoying other things, we are involving in other things, duties. Like that, we will also involve in spiritual sadhana for some time. No. For that, these sessions are not required. Little reading, one quote reading, or little reading, little workshops, okay, they are sufficient for part-time spiritual sadhana. This is whole time spiritual sadhana. There comes the sleepy sleep gate. He cannot be emphasizing more on the seriousness now. Arise, awake. If not now, you may never be able to arise and awake. My brethren, loads of love. Jai Sai Ram.